What the fuck's going on, everybody? It's yours truly, and I'm just getting to a point now where this video is gonna come across as hate, and I'm not saying it is, all right, but it's important for me to kind of get that out the way first. So people saying this, don't say, "Oh, but you're a hater." I'm not. I'm just sick and tired of watching the same thing every single week. Okay. I'm sick and tired of the last month of football that we've seen from FC Barcelona. It's been nothing but either lucky goals or just bullshit for no reason whatsoever. So for those of you living under a rock like Patrick Starr, Barca lost to Girona, Barca got against Atleti. There is really no excuse whatsoever. You look at how Barca are playing, and first of all, there is no inventiveness, no creativity, no nothing, man. Spurs' motto is to dare is to do. For Barca, it's to dare is to do nothing in the final third. Am I comparing Barca to Spurs? Bro, we have not been better than West Ham United. You understand that? We have not been better than Wolverhampton Wanderers, bro. And they changed names a couple of years back. This team is playing like Getafe's B squad. There has been nothing about this team whatsoever that is exciting to watch. Lamine Yamal has went from Gear 5 to Gear 2, all right? Which is fair enough. The kid is 18 years old. People always seem to forget that. They hold him to standards of players who are peaking at the age of 26. The kid's still 18. Let him be a kid. Let him live his life, man. I'm sick and tired of people talking about, oh, but he did this on Instagram, but he posted this. Brother, people were talking smack about Leo Messi. Barca fans were talking smack about Leo Messi for years, saying that, oh, he doesn't talk, he doesn't say this, he doesn't say that, he's such a quiet guy. And then the second somebody like Lamine Yamal comes up and shows that he can talk the talk and walk the walk more often than not, people start to have a problem with it. Oh, but he's a kid, he should just sit down. Make up your mind. I've seen some ridiculous claims, man. People say, but Rafinha only had that, purple patch season. Now he's back to being the Rafinha that was about to get shipped off because Barca were, looking to get Nico Williams. And that's also just not true at all. And I think even against Girona, he actually looked like he was trying. And to me, that's more than you can say for half the players on the pitch that day. And the same thing you could say for 90% of the squad against Atleti. It's sickening to watch. It's disgusting to watch. It's so disappointing, man, because you come off the back of a good run of games, right? Barca have comfortably been in first place in La Liga for a good while now. They slip up. Real Madrid catch up out of nowhere. And that's even after appointing a traffic cone as coach. I mean, what are we even doing? What's even going on in La Liga right now, bro? After the Barca games took place, Barca got beat by Girona. Very, very deservedly, might I add, as well. Barca did not barely deserved a goal. Definitely. Man, my voice is cracking up, dog. Definitely did not deserve a point from that game, let alone 3. Real Madrid go and beat Benfica in the return fixture like it's nobody's business, and, all the stuff that happened in that game. I just want to mention it real quick. Racism has no place in football. If what Vini alleged was true, I hope that the right thing happens and that the player is brought to justice. I love seeing action going on in a football game, right? I love seeing rivalry kind of be like right on the edge, right? I love seeing flares in the stands as long as nobody gets hurt. I think that's part of the passion of football. But as soon as you cross a certain line, which is seemingly what happened in the Benfica Real Madrid game, that's just unacceptable. There's no place for that in football. Just get the fuck out of here. You know where the door is. Get the fuck out of here. Don't do that shit here, okay? Back to the Barca situation. Hansi Flick needs to stop this offside gimmick, bro. It's not working. I'm sorry. It worked last season, and it worked really, really fucking well. This season, it's just not going to work out, bro. It's not. It's okay to cut your losses. You lost one of the key players to making that system work, and that's okay to admit. And Barca have not been in a position to find someone who was suitable enough and also affordable enough to get him neither in the summer window and definitely not in January, right? And that sucks, but it is what it is. You gotta readjust, man. If you try to play this offside gimmick against a competent team in terms of their transitional play and in terms of being able to finish in front of goal, Barca are getting put on a Foreman grill in the 10th minute of play. Do you understand what's going to happen to Barca if they try that highline gimmick the way it's not even working? I don't want to say working out. It's not working now. The way it's operating right now, you understand what's going to happen if Barca come up against a PSG or come up against a Bayern Munich or a Manchester City or even a Chelsea, bro. Even at Chelsea now under Liam Rosier, Barca are getting put on a Foreman grill. Barca are getting cooked, boiled. Every sort of culinary fucking action you could possibly imagine is happening to that back line within the first 10 minutes of play. It's not even a joke. To me, right? To me, the most frustrating thing, Atleti have not been that good this season, okay? Griezmann has not been that good this season, all right? And for him to score on Barca, celebrate, you know what? Fair play. Fair play, all right? Barca got scored on by Lookman. They got scored on by Julio Alvarez. They got scored on by Griezmann. And Eric Garcia's own goal. The way they scored the goals, man. 2 of the goals, like I said in my last video, you can watch it up here. I'm going to leave a card. This time I have figured it out, by the way. So I'll leave a card up here somewhere so you can watch that video. And in that video, I showed the little screen stills from the goals, and it's these carbon copy goals, bro. Carbon copy goals. Again, the offside gimmick is not working. Drop the high line, bro. Just drop it. Drop it. Go back to basic defending 101. Mark your man or mark your zone. Just one of the two, man. I don't want to see Alejandro Balde chasing back from the halfway line when the right winger is already in the 18-yard box. I'm not trying to see that, bro. I'm not. It's not working. Balde has really frustrated me the last couple of games, man. Because, like, the thing that's always been good about him is when he does drive forward, he's really, really dangerous. And he has confidence to drive forward. The last 2 games, he has not had even an ounce of confidence in him at all to go forward. Like, he'll fake the one-on-one situation, then he'll go back and pass it back. And then they'll pass it all the way across to the right, and then all the way across to the left, and then all the way across to the right. And it's like the most boring-ass metronome you've seen in your life. That's it. And there's no substance to those attacks whatsoever. And then they give the ball to Lamine Yamal, and then he has to dribble through 3, get fouled, and then we get a free kick that comes to nothing. Like, it doesn't make sense, okay? It doesn't make sense. It's not working. You need to figure something out, Mr. Flick. You need to figure something out, because whatever you're doing right now is not working. And I'm not blaming Flick specifically on this, because it also comes down to the players. At the end of the day, and this is something I've always said when it comes to coaches and players, he's not the one running for 90 minutes on the pitch. He can tell the players what to do and what not to do, but he's not the one doing the running. He's not the one with the creative brain to break lines and take on defenders. That's not his job. That's their job. So one of those two is not aligning. And I'm honestly leaning more towards it's a mix of both. It's the players when they're on the pitch and trying to do something to break down the opposition in the final third. But equally, it's also a problem because defensively, whatever tactic Hansi Flick has helped them set up is just not working out. And every single time Barca get caught in transition, it's a coin toss of whether the team is going to miss the chance against Joan Garcia because he's going to save it, or whether it's going to be in the back of the net. There's not the chance, the odds of them not getting through to the final third are so slim. You couldn't fit one Virginia Slim cigarette in there. That's how slim those odds are. You couldn't. For Barca, I'm done. I'm done. I'm just done. I'm done. I'm sick and tired of watching the same bullshit go on every single week. And now Barca have to play against Levante. And usually, we'd look at this game and we'd go, "Oh, Levante, that should be an easy game." I think they're like around mid-table, some around there, right? And you go, "Oh, okay, well that should be an easy win." It's not gonna be an easy win. Barca are gonna struggle. I'm just sick. I'm tired of watching the same stuff happen every single week. And it doesn't feel like anything is being done to fix it. Rony Bargi gets introduced in like the 60th minute against Girona. And some people will definitely look at that cameo and go, "Oh, but what did he do? He didn't do much." Yeah, because he's playing once in 7 games. What do you expect? His ex-team in FC Copenhagen, he didn't even get to play against them. I understand that in some games you need certain profiles. But why not give him the time to play when Rashford is injured and Rafinha was injured? So both your left wingers were injured. Just give him a chance. Even if he's not a right winger by trade, he's still very young. You could still mold him into being a left winger, at least a makeshift one. Just try it out, man. Don't put the sharkless. I called him the sharkless. The toothless shark. Don't put the toothless shark up front next to Unk, who is still kicking somehow. But he's still old as hell. That man needs a break, man. You can't keep relying on him to bail you out in a Liga season or in the Champions League. You can't. You need to find other solutions, man. You have to. And look, I could go on about this all day, but I think that's where I'm going to end it. I don't want this video to be too long because I know for a fact that I'm going to come back here about a week from now and talk smack about all this shit again. So if y'all enjoyed watching me just blow my head out on this, pause, subscribe, ring the bell, like the video, all that nonsense. I will see y'all next time for sure. If you do that, and if you don't do that, I will do my best to figure out where in the world you live, and I'll send you a cookie by mail. And it's going to be like your least favorite flavor. So there you go. All right. Take care, y'all. That's it. I'm out. Ciao.